we sort of built ULink from the ground up, and the main premise of it was how do we reduce the historical friction points for doing mobile commerce, and one of the and there's several. One was having a shared account,
Right.
so that you didn't have to create an account for every merchant. So that was a big one. A second thing was not having you to download an app in
Right.
order to do this. So the idea
So this is not a mobile app.
not a
itself,
mobile
yeah.
app. It's just really mobile web, and
Gotcha.
so it just frees us up from all the trappings of having to maintain an app and so on and so forth.
So what makes ULink and we'll talk a little bit about what ULink actually does in the background. So Internet of Things is kind of the new
Sure.
buzzword, new technological approach on the internet. Everything from, washing machines and refrigerators to, just about everything is talking to the internet in some way, shape, or form. How does ULink connect that together for merchants and
Right.
users?
So we kind of are that connective tissue, and what we see happening is that rather than having each of the IoT providers, the either the product providers or the going individually to merchants and trying to work a deal, and then have to do their own development and integration with
Right.
merchant by merchant. The premise that we bring is we will do all the integration with the merchants, and then we'll provide you the either the OEM or some other partner or some IoT partner will provide you with the endpoints, the API, that you can have a standardized way
Right.
of communicating with all these different merchants. So that's the power that we bring to the Internet of Things, so that it's not a one-to-one. It's this one-to-many, including having just for the consumer having just a single account.
So what is like a practical example of that? What kind of things would a consumer be able to do with this technology?
So because we're talking, one of the key areas we're working on, as you've been probably ascertained, is vehicles. So when you're in the vehicle, there's certain things that just sort of come to mind that will be, the immediate value for drivers. Things like finding and paying for parking.
Right.
Things like I'm hungry, I want to stop and pick up some food, order some food ahead, stop in, pick it up. So order ahead of food is a big one.
Right.
People want to be able to go in and fuel up their vehicle. They can just pull up, tell us what the pump is, and then get out, pump the thing, not have to worry about swiping their card or having their card ripped off.
Right.
From,
just does it straight from the app. Yeah.
Exactly. And so just trying to make those experiences sort of right within the fabric of commuting or being in your vehicle and that type of thing. So and then the same thing with products that you find at home, refrigerators, TVs, things like that. If it's you go home and you notice the fridge is empty,
Yeah.
and you have a couple options, right? You can run out to the grocery store, maybe but we want to give you the opportunity to say, well, can't get to the grocery store today, so why don't we just order out, right? And instead of maybe grabbing your phone or whatever, just do it right from the fridge or right from the television if you're in that kind of thing. So the idea is, and then like I said, with that one-to-many, have enough choice for the consumer or their family so that people can we can satisfy their need at the time.